Hello everyone and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode, Rakdos Crime, which I believe is criminally underrated. This deck is something that I can't find almost anywhere on the untapped.gg website or all the deck lists. I don't think people are liking this deck too much, which I get. As after I played through it, I understand that in the current metagame, it doesn't shape up that well to lots of aggressive deck. But what I really do love is the combination of Magda with all the crime to get us 4/4 dragons, which is insane. 4/4 dragons for free is. I think that's a pretty good trade-off for having to put red in the deck. And then we also have Bloodtithe Harvester for removal, and Kaervek to repeatedly cycle our cards whenever we trigger a crime, right? So the best card in the deck is obviously Gisa. Whenever a crime triggers, we get a bunch of zombies, 2/2 zombies, but they're also 3/3 because of Gisa's passive, and then it just keeps building up to that. So it's a pretty fun sort of deck. It's not gonna be top of the top tier, but you can definitely get the mythic. I think it's a pretty strong deck overall. So let's talk about a whole deck list. In the early game, of course, we're going to have a lot of removal and a lot of hand disruption. So we have 2 cut down, 2 Duress, 4 tiny bone joins up, and 1 tiny bone to pickpocket. So of course, the whole idea is that we're going to disrupt our opponent's hand a little bit and then cut down any creatures they have on the early game. Then in turn 2, we're going to have 2 Bitter Triumph, 4 Deep-Cavern Bat, 3 Go for the Throw, 4 Magda, and 4 Bloodtithe Harvester. Again, we got a lot of removal and a lot of hand disruption in Deep-Cavern Bat. But then we also have the tempo advantage with Magda, right? Magda is a tempo advantage that triggers with everything that is a crime. And you can see every card in this deck so far has been crimes, right? Target opponent's creatures, target opponent's graveyard. It's always crime. Then we go to turn 3, or at least in our 3-drop, and we're going to have 2 Lore Skitters, passive crime every combat phase, 2 Kaervek, a payoff for crime every time, so that we can recycle all these cards from our graveyard. We have 2 Liliana, which is technically a crime if we make our opponent sacrifice a creature. And we can also make them discard and get their hand to 0, which is pretty good. And then we have no 4-drops, no Shield Dread, which is kind of tricky in this deck, right? We go to 5-drop, which is 1 Aclazotz and 2 Gisa the Hellraiser. This is a crime payoff, and Aclazotz is technically not a crime. So whenever you attack, each opponent discards a card. So you don't get to target, which is fine because that's our only life gain in the deck. And we're not hoping Aclazotz wins the game. It's really just there to fill out our 5-drop. I don't want to add another Gisa in the deck, so that's why there's an Aclazotz. And then, of course, the lands. We're a very tempo-heavy deck, so 25 lands total. We're going to have 3 Swamps, 1 Takenuma, 2 Mountain, 1 Sokazin, 4 Blackcleave Cliffs, 4 Haunted Ridge, so 4 fast lands, 4 slow lands, and because we need a lot of crime to trigger, we got 4 Jagged Barrens that can help us trigger crime. In addition to that, we got 2 Demolition Field that can also help us trigger crime with a colorless mana. We have 2 Plaza of Heroes because our deck is full of legendary creatures, right? Magda, Kaervek, Lore Skitters, Gisa, Aclazotz, they're all legendary creatures, so we can protect them with the last ability on Plaza of Heroes. We also have 2 Cavern of Souls. The 2 Cavern of Souls are there to help us cast some of our cards against a counterspell deck. But you got to really think about which one is your opponent playing, or rather, which deck is your opponent playing, and which one do you want your card not to be countered. So if you want Gisa, you name Human, right? Human can protect Gisa. It can also protect, I think, Kaervek. These are both humans. But if you need to have the tempo advantage, if you don't want your Magda to counter, you name Door for Berserker. If you really need double red or both red and black mana, you need Rakdos mana. You name Vampires to play Bloodtithe Harvester. And if you want your Rat to get out there, you name Rat Noble. So it's kind of tricky. The decks don't line up for Cavern of Souls, which is fine, right? It's not there to press the advantage. It's just there to make sure that our main card does not get countered in a counterspell heavy matchup. So that's the whole deck list. Now let's go into the games. Alright, our opponent is Scorpio Africanus. Get over here. Wow, we gotta go first. No, jeez. Why do we keep getting... There's 2 Demolition Fields in the deck. We keep getting them. Like opening hand. I want an opening hand. Oh well, let's just go to hand disruption a little bit. Maybe we'll get somewhere. Oh, mono red. Kumano. Mono red into Kumano. Oh yay. Should I bat him? I got 3 removals. And no land. He'll probably burn me with something, right? Let's take out one. Oh, Jesus. Alright, well, you know what? No rage for you. Wow. Opponent doesn't have to miss one beat. I do, though. I have to miss all the beats. Can't even play the Harvester. Hardcast it. Kill the Scoundrel. I think I still take 1 from this. Yeah. Then I take 3, down to 13. Tiny Bones is nice. And cast his stuff. Mill you for 1. Ooh, okay. I milled a good card. Let me gain that 1 life back in turn. Do I want a Charming Scoundrel? Not really, right? Huh. Those are haste. What is our opponent thinking? Do I want Vampire? You know, why not? I'm not missing the lands anyways. Bloodtithe Harvester. Now I can't attack because he's got Slick Shot, Show-Offs, and not attacking me. But oh, there goes the attack. I'll take 2. Alright, Liliana means that I cannot use the Bitter Triumph, so let me try to kill one of those. It died. Okay. Okay, goodbye.
Before brunch.
Well, we had this fight finished before she even finished her phrase. Alright, our opponent is Max McFly. I got nothing to add to that. Tap lands. Demolition Field again. Alright, let's go. Hello. Red. I don't think we have time for Magda. What is Ruckus? I mean, I don't think I have time, but I also don't think I can afford not to Magda here, right? So, let's Magda, see if they want to burn Magda. Monstrous Field. He's gonna Ruckus the Monstrous Field. Monastery Swiftspear. Monstrous Field. That's not even anywhere near the word. Alright, well, guess we're gonna lose it anyways. No? That's weird. I mean, I'm tapped out. Oh, there's another plot. Okay. So, do we just kill this at a cost of... Well, first let's play that. We kill this at a cost of a card. I think we can afford that, right? And I don't think I can take more damage. Do I have to do it this turn then? I don't know how to do it this turn. Part of the Tiny Bones. Do I attack? No. Blockers are important. Fugitive Codebreaker. We'll discard a card here for sure. Which one do I kill though? This prevents him from drawing a card. I think we'll do that. I have to take 3 here, but I think that's fine. I'll take 3. Ah, perfect.
A fight? And you think you can win? Off you go.
He draws a card anyways. Now, I don't think I can plot the ruckus, right? Plot is in your hand. You may cast this and exile. You may pay and exile it. Exile this card. Cast as a sorcery on a later turn without paying its mana cost. Yeah, I don't know if I can plot it, so let's not go crazy here. I do know I can cast the Swiss Sphere. Haha. We got blockers. Not a great blocker, but it's a blocker. Codebreaker. Kumano faces Akazan. There goes my Lily. This card, why does it even deal damage to Planeswalkers? How is that fair? It's just like, oh, let me deal 1 damage to a Planeswalker. Alright, do I block here? I think I need to, right? Ah, that's fine. God dang, Kumano faces Kakazan. I'll show you the Kakas. What's in your hand? How good is your hand? A Godric and a Monstrous Rage. Am I as afraid of Godric as I am the Monstrous Rage? If he rages me, do I? I mean, Godric will be a 4/4. Alright, let's start exiling cards for fun. I'm not blocking with a Magda. You want to play your Godric? Ah, unfortunately you drew a land there. No attacks. Our opponent think not attacking is gonna help him. Alright. We'll show him what's up. The real card's here. The real criminal. Look at that. Crime. Exile Ruckus. Double crime. That's a 1/1. This flies. So making that 1 life. Oh wait, no. The Godric's gonna fly too. Ah, that's fine. I'm at 14. Is that gonna kill me with 1 Godric attack? Oh, he might. If he keeps drawing like that, he might. Six can deal 7. That's a lot. That's not. That's a non-zero amount. That's about all he can do. Alright, Tiny Bones doesn't really make him discard, but I can trigger a crime. But I can also use my Tiny Bones and get back his nothing here. I do need to trigger a crime, right? So I think the Lord Skitters will automatically trigger a crime. So none of this matters. Criminals are here. Alright, these can't attack. Or these can't block, so they will attack. Tiny Bones can also attack if they want to block Tiny Bones. We'll trade. Do we trade? Yeah, I got the zombies now. Think we can trade. This is my crime every turn for free. Don't know if I want to do that. I do gain 1 life this turn. Can he get 2 and stop me from blocking? That might be what happened. So you know what? Let's attack like this. It's not lethal this turn anyways. It's gonna double block, right? Yeah, double block the Tiny Bone. Makes sense. I don't actually agree with double blocking the Tiny Bone, but yeah, you do what you want. You remove a lot of damage on board against me. Unfortunately, can't crime on his turn. Oh, if only I can get crime on his turn. Just all-out attack, huh? So I'm pretty sure what's happening is a monster's rage. I have enough to kill him, even if all my creature dies. So let's do it this way. Lightning strike. You got it. You got your crazy lightning strike, dude. Go to -4. Goodbye. Mono red. Cool. Our opponent's gonna be Paolo BM87. I mean, you call yourself BM. Opponent goes first. We got 2 Jagged Barrens and 2 Gisa. We don't have 2 Gisa in the deck. All right. See what's going on here. That's a terrible draw. Let's hope we can draw untap land. Kamano turn 2. Alright. I mean, this is what you get for having Sundown Pass in your deck. Not that it matters. Frenzy. We're gonna get hit by a lot. Not having lands really hurt. We do get the land, so do we Magda and Tiny Bones? Having lands help, right? So we're Magda. I don't think I need to Tiny Bones him, but I will Magda him. He'll kill my Magna. What deck is this? It's got Kumano, but no creature as a follow-up, and he has Swiss Sphere. Yeah, I have no idea. This is all weird. Homestead Courage. It's gonna trample. I get a Duress. That's a crime. Two Lawrence Escape. Hexproof and indestructible, right? Alright, next turn we can Gisa, which is a lot. It's no longer trample, so I don't know how much I care about this. You could trample over. It's kind of a dead block. You know what? Chump. Chump it is. I don't know what kind of burst this deck is able to do, so it's better if I chump right here. I feel like it doesn't have much, which will make Gisa super nice. The Ram Portal on red. Let's go to my turn here. It's a tap land. Unfortunately. Means I have to use up all my treasure. Does he have a burn spell? Or is he just gonna hold up Lawrence Escape? I guess we'll just hold up Lawrence Escape and then just rope. We're gonna wait for the rope to end. Luckily, this is only at ×1, which is 2 ropes somehow. Arena coders. I don't know if any Arena coders watches YouTube of Arena, or watches anyone play Arena, or even knows how Magic works, or even knows how to code. But yeah, this rope thing it's gotta go. Too many ropes. Too many ropes. Double trigger. Yeah, the Tiny Bones and Gisa is such a broken combo. Unfortunately, it's in a state right now that is really hard to capitalize on. What is this? Untap all creature, gives double strike? Alright, at least I got rid of that. Trample. Yikes. Block once. Let's make him use his Lawrence escape. There's the escape. You want to keep on top? You don't want to keep on top. You don't want to keep on top. Trust me. It's not a thing you want to do. Oh, okay. I guess it's gonna get in the graveyard. It's gonna fly. Right? It doesn't get flying. It gets indestructible. Ooh, that's annoying. If it's indestructible, can I race him? I don't think I can race him. But not blocking with Magda, so. Want to burn my Magda? After all this. Alright, it's lethal if he just taps out, so. Actually, no, he gains life. It's not a double strike. This way I don't take any damage. Can he suddenly get double strike on this? He can get plus, but if he gets plus, I don't think he can get double strike, right? 3, 9, 13. Well, okay, this is 6, 10. That's already 12. It's gonna gain 3 life. Ooh, okay, so. Man, I'm trying to do the math here. Some people have no patience. He wrote me. Alright, we're playing against Whiplash. Cool. Isn't that villain from Iron Man 2? We get a bat, Magda, Gisa. We get to go first. That's good enough of a hand to keep, I think. Let's keep. This will bat him turn 2. We'll get to go first. We're going to bat him turn 2. Is that good enough? We'll find out. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Oh, arena coders never change. Look at this. No pet here. No pet here. There we go. There's our pets. Blackcleave Cliffs. I'm keeping the what is it? Not traps. Crimes. There you go. Yeah, I'm keeping the crimes. So Kenzan. I got a bat. You got Amalia in your deck. Thalia in your deck. Don't care about Thalia. The Adeline is the scarier card. Right? I don't really have crimes right now. Thalia is annoying, but not that annoying. Adeline is gonna overrun me, so let's take out the Adeline. He has turn 2 plays, so it didn't matter. He didn't play Thalia. Interesting how he didn't play Thalia. We shall Magda. We shouldn't for 1. We also attack on 1. Do we Gisa next turn? No, we can't. Well, we could. We just can't crime while Gisa. I think that's pretty important. Alright, do I hold up the crime? I can Jagged Baron to get another treasure, but I have to use the treasure. So what would be the point? Just to trigger a crime so I can? Or I can double Bloodtithe Harvester. That's a lot. I mean, it's not like he's got blocks, so... Can't crime him this turn, unfortunately, but next turn we can double crime him. Skrelv. Cool. It's gonna gain a lot of life on this. Thalia attacks. You got it. Not blocking with Thalia. Is that all you're gonna do? That is all you're gonna do. Gisa time. Crime time. Alright, we can take out the Skrelv. GG. I didn't emote him well enough. Sorry, but GG. Right, our opponent is Hugo Burt. Okay. That's a cool name. We're gonna go first. We got Tiny Bones, and the Duress. Yo, that is a sick disruption hand. Let's Tiny Bones it up first. Mountain. Alright, never mind. They're aggressive. I am screwed. They're not aggressive. I might have a chance. Do I want... Potentially there's a Beanstalk, right? So, do I want to play the Bloodtithe Harvester here? Or do I want to Duress him? I can Tiny Bones and then Duress him? No, their turn 3 is scarier. Did I say hi? I did say hi. Yeah, this is the Fight Club deck. Fight Club decks don't run Beanstalk. Could be wrong. Patchwork Automaton. I'm wrong about everything. Alright. Do I just cut this down? Right now I can. Right, it's War 2. Let's cut this down right now. Don't know he could have some protection spell on his turn. Let's not wait for that to happen. He's got green mana, right? Okay, I thought it was a Fight Club deck. Fight Club deck with Patchwork? Teeming Wormlet, not a Fight Club deck. Teething Wormlet. Voltage Surge. Alright. Guess we'll Duress him first. What's in your hand? Voltage Surge, Blade, Tough Cookie. Probably gonna play his Cookie next turn. Voltage Surge is scary, but you know, we do what we can. Sack your Wormlet.
Brunch. Off you go.
Yeah, off you go. That Cookie's gonna kill my guy. Maria Scholar Antiquity. Tap an untapped non-token artifact to add green. Tap 2 untapped non-token. I'm trying to read here. Tap 2 untapped non-artifact. Exile top card. Okay. Well. Let's just say that's not what I want to happen. Do I discard the Demolition Field here? Can I get a card I can play? I do get a card. Wow, that's real good. Yes. Discard a card, please. And then discard another card, please. Down to 0.
We all have things we'd rather.
Does he draw another blade? He draws another blade, kills my Bloodtithe Harvester and my Liliana, and then I'm screwed. Draws a land, he doesn't get to do anything. You should attack here. I mean, is attacking the right play though? It's tricky, right? Actually. Alright, hindsight's 50-50. Would have been the right play. -4. Plus.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Can't keep cards in your hand no more. Especially when I can do this. I bat you. It's gonna kill the Bloodtithe Harvester. Voltage Surge the Harvester. Cool. Now I just got a free bat hanging out.
Drop it.
This is gonna be a dragged out game because we're both at 0 value. Okay, never mind. Our opponent just didn't want to play it out. GG. Alright, our opponent is Bungie. Shouldn't he be ruining Halo somewhere? Opponent goes first. Got a lot of Jagged Barrens. Shooting for 1. Dark Slick Shores Denic. Interesting. Let's bat him. What do you have? Geek's Command, Wandering Emperor, Fairy, Mastermind, Destroy Evil. None of these are that scary, right? I think the Geeks is kind of annoying. Wandering Emperor is also kind of annoying. Wandering Emperor is annoying first. Yeah, main face it. That's the smart thing to do. Alright, let's Tiny Bones it first? Magda's a legendary, so it'll trigger that crime anyways. He keeps drawing lands. I keep not being able to block. Why? Why would you bother? Alright, let's show him why you shouldn't bother. Do we soak us in here? 1, 2, 3. We just Jagged Barren for the 1 extra, right? Next turn we could bat and Gisa in case he has a counterspell. I think that's important. Rafine. That's pretty bad. So 3-4. Now I could make a 1-1 to block. But then I can't Gisa. If I make a 1-1 to block, right? Next turn, I could play Gisa and still have the 1-1s. Is that worth it? I don't think so. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. So I want a Gisa here. Definitely want a Gisa here. But then I also want to go for the throw, which I can't on the Rafine if I Gisa here. So maybe I don't Gisa here. Go for the throw on the Rafine. Sack 3 for this. Attack for 1 to gain the life back. Your turn. Now if he has a counterspell I can hold it up, but yeah. He does hold up a counterspell. Or something. Do we just go to aggro him first? So he wants to catch this off guard. This is a crime, right? Pretty sure this is a crime. No more lies. Okay. I don't know how this works. This is technically a crime. Even though I don't get to trigger anything. And he did draw his counterspell. That's... Can't attack here because it will just get blocked. Wedding announcement? Cool. He thinks he's drawn a good card. It helps him temple. But instead, he's letting me do the bigger temple. Oh, he loses bat too. Okay. Then, we'll attack with the 4. I can kill the Magda now. It doesn't. Oh, wow. Okay. Back-to-back wedding announcement is scary. Attack with the 1/1. The 2/1. I mean. I have a blocker. Did you forget that? Okay. Do I want to do this before combat? I guess I do, right? If I do this before combat, he has no cards in hand. Let me keep this. Should have kept the other one, honestly. That one has haste. Not that I'm attacking with it with a Denic on board. 4. Not that. 3, 3. Why did I did it first so I can make the dragon, and I forgot to make the dragon. Whoops. Alright, well. Make the dragon. Also could have attacked with this. He's got no flying. GG. Didn't matter there. Won anyways. Welcome back, everyone. Now that you've seen all of those games, how did you feel? After playing through all the games today, I feel like this deck is deservedly not everyone's favorite, even though it's fun. It's a fun deck. I think I got about a 50% win rate, which, you know, normally if I get a 50% win rate, it means the deck is terrible, since I am an amazing player and I usually get 70% win rates on all of my decks. Not really. But the point is that this deck, right, it suffers the problem that you can draw half of the deck. You know, what I mean is not half like 30 cards, but you can draw half of the deck that does the crime without the payoff, or you can draw half the deck that does the payoff but no crime. And that happens in a few of the games, so it's a little bit tricky, and it definitely takes more skills to play this deck. More skills than I have, because what I found out a lot of the time is that after I spent the crimes, I draw the payoffs, and then now I have no more crimes in my hand to pay them off with. Or sometimes I hold on to a lot of my payoffs hoping to draw a crime, and I never draw a crime, and I just get bursted down by my opponent. So, and it's a little bit tricky, but it's not a bad deck in any way whatsoever. In all the games that you can see me play, where I win, you can see that it snowballs kind of out of control, and a lot of the good cards does pile on themselves, right? Things like Magda keep making 4/4s, that's sick. Liliana, and by herself, is just, you know, end game for most decks. Gisa, by himself, piles on a bunch of zombies, and that will win the game that way. So, yeah, I really think this deck has legs. There are probably a little bit of fine-tuning that could be done. Kaervek never did anything in any of my games, win or loss, so that's something to think about. It is a crime payoff, but it doesn't really pay off. Also, we have no life gain in the deck other than the bat, so sometimes we get bursted by mono red. If we don't get to go first against mono red, it's a little bit trickier. So there's a lot of things to think about, and really that's, I'm going to leave you off here. That's really all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.